Frank Bentley. Let's go. Yeah, make it look easy. Hey, stand up guy, boom, 10 toes. Big body pull up in a Range Rover. I can change the whole game when I say so. I pull up, shut it down, yeah, they know. Running this game ain't a thing for me. I never switched up, no change in me. The only thing changing this season, you go against me, then you know that you tweaking, okay? Cause baby, I'm him, I be on 10. Two-stepping in the party, I do not dance. Watch how I move, make it look easy. Counting up wins, that's part of the plan. Blackmail, taking up my haters a CC. That can't fail, all my victories will repeat. I'm knee deep, need a dub, best that you seek me. I'm too sick, yeah, I know I make it look easy. Yeah, tell them don't try to play me. Yeah, I'm drippy on the daily. They can never count me out, I know. They can never count me out, I know I make it look easy. Make it look easy. I know make it look easy. Make it look easy. I know I make it look easy. Too smooth, I make it look easy. I know we make it look easy. Make it look. I know love shooting my shot, better play up. Make it look easy, that's a layup. Bad man. Why they wanna be like me, a sad man? Too wavy, swallow your pride. All of my guys, call them, they slide. They will oblige. Called them, I told them, you playing with me. Now look, all of them starting to riot. Whoa, When I'm in your city, it's magic. When I'm all in my bag, it gets tragic. When I see what I want, gotta have it. I can't let up, they made me a savage. I can't slow down, my foot on the gas, yeah. Going way up from where I was last year. I'ma make it look easy, that's it. I know God got me.
Okay. This so far. Okay. This right here. This so far. Ain't no lie. This so far. This right here. This so far. Ain't no lie. Far. Okay, yeah. This so far.
Okay.
Got time for the smoke.
Okay. Yankees get the W.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
I just feel like I got to double up on that one because today felt good.
Ball game over. Yankees win.
Hit it again.
Yankees win.
Well, you already heard it right there, folks. The New York Yankees win this game 4-3. Little walk-off action for the Yankees today. And look, it's a good one too. You know why? Because another team also got walked off today, and that team is the Baltimore Orioles. So the Yankees are back to being a game and a half over the Baltimore Orioles in the American League East. And before I jump to Johnny, we got a super chat from Thompson. He says, player of the game is the NYYU community. You're the best. I might have a little surprise for you on that one, Rob, but Johnny, what we doing over here, man? We got a little W today. Feels good.
Doing good, man. I'll tell you, with how our record is in extra inning games and how some of those things were playing out late there, it didn't feel like a victory was coming. But
not at all.
Somehow, some way, we got a pinch hit from Austin Wells finally. Led to some good situational hitting, drove Volpe in from third base, hit a fly ball to left field. Jazz putting the ball in play there, going the other way, driving the run in, and making Bobby Witt almost have to turn an unbelievable play to save the game.
Close.
But, with how things were going, with runners getting thrown out and all the stuff going on, I was like, oh, man, Bobby's about to make this throw somehow and make some unbelievable play. But that's a good job of outlasting Reagan's. He is a fantastic starting pitcher. We faced Lugo yesterday, back-to-back games, facing some real tough starting pitchers. I think they're both ranked in the top in the American League in terms of starting pitchers. So that's a tough assignment in back-to-back days. Got beat by Lugo yesterday. Found a way to outlast Reagan's today. Soto fouls the ball off his foot, disintegrates his foot into 1,000 pieces, and then hits a ball 1,000 feet. So what can you say about that guy? He's beyond special. Just a great job of outlasting a great starting pitcher, finding a way to win a ball game after facing a really tough starting pitcher the day previously. And those are the kind of things you're looking for as you're making a push towards a pennant race and fighting and clawing your way to get to the playoffs and make some noise. So it's a good win tonight.
Facts, man. Really, really big win tonight. And you're right. The Yankees offense looked left for dead. I mean, they looked absolutely like it almost felt like they had no chance. Soto hits that home run, like you said, right before that. He fouls a pitch off his foot, and Soto probably one of the tougher Yankees, quote unquote, for a guy who wants to be in there every single day. You very rarely ever hear of him, he's not playing today or he can't play today or whatever shit it might be. Soto is typically a guy that, for a fact is always going to be out there. He fouls the ball off his foot, and then he goes ahead and does this right after, hits an absolute bomb, and then just lifts the foot up a little bit like, yeah, it's all right. No. It's like, no big deal. That adrenaline, he ain't feeling shit running around the bases. I can tell you that much. So you ain't got to worry about that. But then the Yankees get back in the game. Clay Holmes, he gives it right back. Look, I want to ask your opinion on this. Did you think that was the right move to put him in right there?
It's tough because they're trying to find a lane for the guy.
I know. What I felt like too. The same thing.
I know overall his numbers are pretty good, and all the fanboys love to pull up his Savant page and look at all the red bars flying all over the place. And it seems like the Yankees want to get this guy in some way, shape, or form into some type of, I don't know, setup man role. It's tough though when you're trying to get a guy to fit into a role like that down the stretch during a pennant race and tonight against a good team.
12th run save too, by the way.
Yeah, good team did what a good team did. They found ways to get on base. They got a few knocks. Salvi hits the sac fly, drives in a run, and Clay once again blows a lead, which he is prone to do, as we all know. I would like to see him in some more low leverage situations first. String together maybe 4 or 5 solid outings, get him looking right, get his mechanics straight, get the stuff going how it needs to go, get the sinker diving down how it usually needs to do, and then start inserting him into some high leverage spots, trying to save a lead, preserve a lead for the back end of the bullpen. But it's just more of the same from him. The stuff just wasn't how it usually looks. Usually he's got the 98-mile-an-hour sinker diving down and away, doing all that. It just wasn't doing it today. And he just gave up another lead. It was unfortunate to watch. It's more of the same from him. I don't want to say I feel bad for the guy, but it's like they keep putting him in there in these situations and he keeps failing. And you know the fans are going to start booing him. He's losing confidence. He's got that voice in the back of his head every time he gets the ball now in a tight game. Like, fuck, I better not fuck this up. They're gonna be shouting at me. They're gonna be booing me, whatever. The fans are gonna get on me on social media. So you can kind of see some of that might be creeping in. You can see the wheels.
He got booed today. He was getting booed today like crazy.
Yeah, the wheels are turning. The wheels are spinning. He's in his head. And that's not a guy you want on the mound in a close game trying to preserve a lead as you're making a pennant race chase. So just interesting choice to go with him there. Kind of frustrating. And I don't want to say it was. Is anyone shocked that happened with Clay Holmes? I mean, that's usually what he does in the 9th inning. He just did in the 6th today. So
right, and that's the way I kind of saw it. The same way is that they're trying to find a lane for him. I understand it. I could understand why some people also like really in a close game. Maybe you go to Hamilton there and all that, but
right,
like you said, they're trying to find a lane for him. I mean, based off stuff overall, he is one of their better relievers. At least he should be. Hasn't performed like it. But he should be, and I think they're trying to find out what is that going to look like in the postseason, because I see some people today going, you got to leave him off the postseason roster. Folks, he's going to be on the postseason roster. Clay Holmes is not going to not be on the postseason roster. He'll be there. DJ Steele with a super chat says, imagine the Yankees lose to the Royals on September 11th. Yeah, they shouldn't lose to anybody today. Player of the game just edges out Jazz is Juan Soto. So Soto gets the player of the game, 40%, Jazz at 31%. And then Torch with the super chat says, we are finally starting to see some urgency. Love the emotion today from the boys. Yeah. Well, they also got to back it up and keep going. And quick little shout out as I give our champ of the chat to the person that we've been getting some money for, his foundation. He passed away on September 11th, 2001. That is Ra and Mike Thompson's father, Captain Harry Thompson. is the champ of the chat.
Well deserved.
Yeah, I thought that was by far the best way to go, as Captain Harry Thompson lost his life on September 11th. You guys already know the story today. The last 2 days, actually, we have donated over $3,000. Actually,
That's
over
incredible.
$4,000 because Jeff J is dropping $1,000 on top of what we did.
Fantastic.
So for Mike and Rod Thompson's brand new foundation regarding their father, the Captain Harry Thompson Foundation, we have donated over $4,000. So again, chat, salute
Fantastic
to you
cause.
all. Amazing job, great cause, and we will always, always remember. Bernard says, cousin Canely Weaver, 7, 8, and 9. End of it. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, got to give some love to my guy Luke Weaver, man. He came in, he threw an inning in 230 at 3 Ks, no walks, didn't give up any hits, no runs, no nothing. Fastball's playing up to 97, 98. You know, I like some velo. You know, I'm paying real close attention
Big
to that.
velo guy, okay?
Big on the velo over here. Velo is important because it allows you to miss your spot sometimes.
Correct.
It gives you the luxury to get a guy to foul off a fastball down the middle rather than hitting it 450 feet. That's what velocity does for you. It also gets you swings and misses in tough spots where you don't want a guy putting the ball in play. So that's why it's important. But yeah, to see him throwing that hard, to see the changeup that I forget the batter's name, but that changeup he threw down in the zone after the guy was in swing mode on fastballs up, he just absolute soared, as Rob Friedman would say on Twitter, the pitching ninja. But that was an absolutely disgusting pitch, and I think he's emerging as the guy to go to in the highest leverage moments here down the stretch. Canley's been good.
Canley's
Jake
been
Cousins,
really good, yeah.
he has, and Jake Cousins, little crazy there at the end, got a little wild, but that slider to get Bobby Witt there was a huge out. That pickoff to get Pham off first base was huge.
Yeah.
He's got a really, really quick move, and that's for a right-hander to pick guys off like that. That's how you know that move is really good, especially at the major league level. But this back of the bullpen is starting to kind of figure its way out, and the pecking order is kind of developing here, and it's kind of a situation where we're seeing the bullpen as what used to be a flaw. Now it's kind of becoming a strength as these guys are kind of figuring out where they fit in the hierarchy. So absolutely love to see it. But yeah, huge kudos to Weaver and the guys at the back of the pen making up for Holmes, kind of giving up the lead there.
Yeah, and remember, too, we just saw him one time since he came back, but I'll be honest, I think Ian Hamilton looked better than I've seen him almost all year. His first outing coming back, he was hitting 98 with ease, great movement, and that's the guy that, I dubbed the Terminator, because usually when he comes into the game, you're like, all right, I feel pretty good about this, and then he kind of fell off, and there was a couple of injuries there, so if Ian Hamilton comes back and he's strong, and you can throw him in there with these other guys who are starting to pitch good, now you're really on to something. But
that's 4 deep.
No doubt about it. And we also left off the starter of today's game. Louis Hill struggled a lot with command early on. I think he had bases loaded, 1 out, a bases loaded, 2 out. I think it was bases loaded, 1 out, and he got a strikeout and then a ground out to get out of that inning. But 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 5 Ks. His ERA drops to 3.18 on the year. And the one thing I got to give the Yankees credit for, and I'm going to give them credit here because I didn't believe it. I told everybody who believed it, they're out their friggin' mind. They have left this dude as a starter. They have left him. They left him in there as a starter. They said that's the one thing they've actually told the truth about. They said they were going to play it by how he feels, and that's it. And I didn't believe him. Not many people believed him. Some said, okay, maybe they will. I never expected he was going to be allowed to go this far, but I think you got to look at this outing today. And remember, Kansas City's a playoff team, folks. This is a playoff series we got to watch. And it felt like playoff baseball. It was that close.
It really did.
He looked really good today.
For what the Royals lack in their lineup, they make up for in their starting rotation. You got 4 guys who are sub 3.4 ERA, logging innings. Lugo's fantastic. Reagan's is great. We saw, who do we see the other day? Brady Singer. He's pretty good. And then you got Michael Wacha as well. All 4 of them have been really strong. So that's a pretty formidable front 4 in the playoffs if we were to face them. But it's good to see him now, just in case you do see him in a few weeks in October. You've seen them once. You battled them at home. You've seen their best stuff. So kind of got an idea of how their pitches move, all that kind of thing going forward. But Yeah, fantastic start from Louis Hill. I mean, he's right now he's at 135.2 innings. I kind of thought 125 was going to be around what his cap was going to be, and he surpassed that,
I'm shocked.
which is pretty surprising. He's got a lot more. He's got 156 strikeouts in 135 innings pitched, so striking out a lot of guys. Obviously, the walks have been an issue, but his last two starts have been very solid. He got into the
Yeah.
seventh inning against the Cubs today, 5 innings, only one run against a playoff team in the Royals. So if he can continue to do this and throw enough strikes to be effective and maybe fit into this playoff rotation going forward, it gives us two guys at the top of the rotation who are going to throw 98 plus with fantastic secondary stuff. So that's
Facts.
nothing an opposing lineup wants to see in October, a Garrett Cole, Louis Hill kind of situation. Both guys throw hard. Both guys have nasty secondary stuff, great slider, great strikeout stuff. So I mean, if he can figure it out, if he can continue to do what he's doing, Louis Hill and Clark Schmidt figures it out, Carlos Rodon has been looking good lately. That's
Yep.
a pretty tough front four of our own. So
Yeah, this
all we need is the offense to keep clicking, let the rotation do their thing. Bullpen's kind of
Yep.
figuring itself out. I mean, things are looking pretty good as we get down here to the end of the season.
no doubt about it, man. There is optimism. You know what I mean? I know a lot of times people don't want to hear it because the team has been so up and down, but there is optimism. I just say this to the Yankees, man. Play Jason Dominguez, man. We
Yeah.
don't want to do this shit, you know, where we're sitting there going, well, is it a platoon situation now? Like, end the questions, make your mind up, leave Jason Dominguez in there to play. Hell, you've done it for Anthony Volpe for 2 friggin' years. Leave Jason Dominguez in there to play. Let's see what this kid got. You know, we can almost follow the mold of the Texas Rangers last year.
Absolutely.
Evan Carter got called up, went on a run. He was a rookie. You could do the same thing with Jason Dominguez here. Let the kid get hot at this level, see what he does, let him play. Then with the bullpen, Bruce Bochy went with the hot hand. He had a couple of guys who struggled. Once he saw that Arolda struggled, he went to Leclerc. If Leclerc didn't have it that day, he went to Spores. So he was very, very good at managing that. And he didn't have a real closer. He went basically by committee. And who was ever the hot hand by gut feeling, and it worked out. Ivan's World, my brother, he won the, by the way, he won the giveaway. So he's going to be at the
Absolutely
event.
love it.
He won the giveaway, my brother. I can't
Absolutely
wait to see him
love
at the
it.
event. But
yeah, you're
yeah,
100% right. I
good
mean,
things looking up here.
And what Leclerc did for the Rangers last year is he had the capability of going multiple innings. He can go one or two.
That's right.
We got Weaver who can do that. We've got Cousins who's shown he can do that. Tommy Canley can do that. Hamilton has done it before. So we got 4 guys who can get that extra inning if they need it. If the game is tied or down 1, you want to keep the game right where it's at. They have a first inning that goes pretty quickly. You can bring them back out for a second. The biggest thing about that, especially for a reliever, is going into the dugout, sitting, letting the offense hit, and then coming back out, having to re-warm up and get re-going. That's the biggest thing with a reliever when you have them go a second inning. So the fact that you have multiple guys who are totally fine doing that is a huge advantage, especially going in October. But yeah, the hierarchy is kind of, the pecking order is figuring itself out in the back of the pen, which is going great. Let Dominguez play every day. Let Wells play every day. It's nice to have younger, more athletic players. You saw Jazz, who's a younger, more athletic player, who came through today. And the offense, just when you play all these guys together, it's much more refreshing than what we were running out there earlier this season with unnecessary platoons, forcing DJ LeMahieu in there every day, which is just unnecessary. Then you got guys like Dominguez, Wells, Jazz. Stanton's going to heat up soon. Soto hit a bomb. Drez will figure it out. So you've got some depth here, and you have an opportunity to get these guys rolling a couple of weeks before October starts, which is huge. It's all about who's hottest when you go into October, and the overall American League is not looking that strong this year. So if there's ever going to be a year where the bullpen figures it out, the starting pitching looks pretty good, and the offense is finally balanced, and you can make a run, this might be the year to do it. So I'm really excited about how this is going to look going forward.
No doubt about it, man. But let's go ahead and get right into everybody's favorite time of the show, voicemails. I wonder if there's some like anger and then happy towards the end. Let's find out.
Some Clay Holmes rage.
It might be all happy. Everybody might have waited. It looks like everybody may have waited. Let's see.
Hell yeah, man. Yankees win.
There he
They
is.
win the series. Woo! That is awesome, man. Good job, Chisholm. Oh, my God. They just can't make this easy, can they? Oh, my God, man. I'm just glad they won this series. Woo!
They're going to make you bite your nails.
Let's go beat Boston at least 3 out of 4, hopefully a sweep. And let's win on NYYE Day. That was awesome, man. Like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
man.
And by the way, just get rid of Holmes. He sucks. And lighters. But anyways, let's all have a good night and go win against Boston. Or whenever the Boston comes to us tomorrow. Go Yankees.
Appreciate you, Kyle. No doubt about it. American Primate says, any word from Simon? No word at all from Simon. He's still MIA. Hopefully, hope he's okay. Hope he's okay. Let's get to the next one here. Good old Uncle Dom.
Pete, on the day where we pray for the souls and those Yankee souls that lost their life on this day 23 years ago.
Yes, sir.
That's for them. And all that jazz, this is for him. Fucking over! Yankees win! Yankees win! Let's fucking go! A 10.5 up! Let's go! Woo!
Unmatched energy. Unmatched.
Hey, that's Uncle Dom for you, man. I'm going to be meeting Uncle Dom for the first time on Saturday. I can't wait. We get that
Absolutely
W,
love
Uncle
it.
Dom. You better stand up on your chair and do the loudest ball game over Yankees win of all friggin' time, my guy. That's what I want to hear because I'm recording that and that's going everywhere, damn it.
Need it. Need it.
PD.
Yo!
Hey, it's your boy Kev Boogie calling in. And I'm just glad that the Yankees won, man, because today was almost a Booney blunder. We bring Clay Holmes in. Everybody on planet Earth knows this guy is trash, except for Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman. And I'm just glad the Yankees were able to come away with that win. Another rough start to the game, but Soto injected some life into the team with that beautiful clutch home run. Bullpen holding it down for the most part today. And just clutch situational baseball. That play with Volpe was really horrible. I don't know what that was about. And honestly, he really got to get it together because we need him to have some type of positive impact when the playoffs come around. Because right now, he's not really bringing much to the table. But at the end of the day, I'm glad the Yankees won the series on the Boston. And now we are about to be another day down till Saturday, baby. Let's go. I'm going to like you, Dave. Turn me up. I'm going to like you to the moon. Let's go, baby. Everybody have a good night.
Yeah, it's right around the corner, man. I'm
Love
excited
it.
about it. Unfortunately, guys, Senor Lasagna won't be there. He won't be there.
Yeah,
Let me
definitely
make
a bummer,
let me make
man.
it tough on him, folks. Let me make it tough on him real quick. Let's clear the floor here.
I put it on Twitter the other day. I know a lot of you don't go on Twitter, but unfortunately, I will not be there. It's kind of a perfect storm with work and a lot of different things going on right now. There's a raging inferno fire right off the foot of the mountain where my house is and stuff. So just a lot of things going on. Wasn't able to make it. It's really tough.
Life, man. California
It's really,
life.
yeah, it's really tough. Being across the country, if it was much closer, it'd be a lot different. But yeah, work and different stuff going on at the same time. It just wasn't a perfect time. But I will try to be there in October for an ALCS potential matchup, and then I think Pete has an announcement for possible opening week 2025.
I'm gonna find out a couple of things here coming up over the next couple of days. So hold tight on that, everybody. Hopefully get a little confirmation on some things we're working on, and we're gonna see what we got going for you. But we're gonna find out really, really soon. Let's go ahead and get into. We'll do 2 more voicemails, guys. I'm gonna wrap up because
I appreciate all you guys in the chat too. Thank you so much to all you guys.
it's almost 11 over here on the East Coast, and your boy hasn't even packed, and I leave pretty damn soon. Let's keep it going.
Ooh, jazz.
Yeah.
Let's get it, baby. What's going on, Pete?
What up,
Lasagnas. What's up, bro? It's your boy, Chris.
What's going on, my guy?
Game, man. What can you expect? We won the series. It felt like a playoff game atmosphere. But, like you said, Pete, I won the division. Let's get it.
Facts.
On to the Red Sox. See you on September 14th. And one you for life. Later.
Appreciate you, brother. We will see you very, very soon. Yeah, look, I just don't want the wild card, man. I don't want the wild. I want the division. I've always been a division guy. I've never been a settle for the wild card type guy. I've never been a just get in type guy. I want the division. I want to know the date that we're playing. That would be October 5th. Game 1, Game 2 would be October 7th. I want to be able to plan that club out. I want to know who we're facing. I want to know all that, and I want the Yankees to maybe get a little bit of time off. You know, I think that might help this team a little bit. I know some teams go, well, maybe you play more, you're more hot. I almost feel like I'd want this team to have a couple of days off to kind of rest up and get right to it. I don't know if that'll help them or hurt them, but that's what I'm looking for them to do.
Yeah, I'm starting to agree. I used to be kind of I've always been a rest versus rust kind of guy, in the sense that I think the rest sometimes can be too much for baseball players because it's hard to get out of competition, especially at the Major League playoff level, and sit and then go right back into it in that hectic environment and just flip a switch. But this team does have some older players. This team does have a lot of guys who are pretty banged up, who have played a lot of games this season, kind of the Juan Soto effect. You want to see those guys in there day in and day out. So I do think having that bye could be beneficial for them, especially to reset the pitching. And something I've been some dialogue I've seen here and there on internet and hearing the telecast and stuff like that. You kind of don't want the team to play in that wild card round and find a way to lose it in kind of Yankees fashion. The offense going cold, or you just run into a hot team with a couple pitchers.
Lose is 2 games.
I mean, you look at the Dodgers against the D-backs last year. You look at some of those other teams that were bounced by wild card teams. Those wild card teams sometimes are sneaky and they're hot, and the Texas Rangers rode it all the way to the World Series. So maybe if you can avoid that first round when that team is going crazy hot, maybe they get beat, and then you face them in the second round. So definitely a good thing for our team to get the rest. There's some older dudes in there, starting pitching, reset, bullpen. So it'll definitely be a good thing. But got some work to do though. Tough series coming up with the Red Sox, though.
It's a lot of tough stuff coming up, and the Red Sox helped us today. I think it was Tyler O'Neill who had a walk-off home run against Baltimore, who neither one of the – and look, I said this during the stream. The Yankees and the Orioles are very freaking lucky that Boston decided to shit the bed for a couple of weeks themselves because they'd be right in there. There was a point where they were 3 games back. I think either 3 games back of second and then like 4 or 5 back from first. So they were basically right in the thick of things around the trade deadline.
Yeah, they were right there.
They just fell off, and that at playing good ball again. And it's funny because they asked Alex Cora about it recently. He's like, I don't know how the hell we're this close. And I think that was kind of a shot at the Yankees and Baltimore, to be honest, because he's just like, we shouldn't be this close. I don't know how the hell we're here, but we're here. So they got a chance of getting in. And hey, man, look, don't ever count that team out with Cora being that manager. He gets those guys going, and
they're only 4.
They're gonna look to play spoiler.
They're only 4 out of the third wild card spot right now, with about 17 or 16 games to go. So, I mean, that's enough time to get a lot, beat a few teams, few teams around you start losing. The teams ahead of them are the Orioles, the Royals, and the Twins and Tigers. I mean, none of those 4 teams are absolute world beaters. So it's very possible that if they have a good series in New York and move forward and win a few games, I mean, they could be right there. So
no doubt.
I mean, we still got some work to do, but I think we're in a really good position. It feels like the Orioles lose almost every day. I mean,
all the time.
I don't track them closely, but it feels like every day there's a different way that they lose. So as bad as we feel like we've been, they've been even worse. So we still got to give them a half on.
I say it in here all the time. I talk to plenty of Orioles fans, a couple of them, and they say this to me all the time. They go, the way you guys dislike Aaron Boone, we can't stand Brandon Hyde. Like, we hate him in Baltimore. He is hated in Baltimore. They're not big fans of him, and they've had, some injury concerns and things like that, but it doesn't matter because everybody does. So let's get to our final voicemail, guys, and we're going to wrap up, OV.
Hey, salute, man. Truth always. Salute to Pete, Johnny L. Was good, man.
What's going on, guys?
I'm going to say real fast, quick voicemail. Yo, props to Juan Soto, but Luke Weaver really came in the clutch and shut them dudes down, man. Salute, God bless in Jesus' name. Can't wait to see you guys on Saturday.
Appreciate you, brother. Saturday's going to be amazing, my friend. It is going to be amazing. Truth always. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody that is going to be there on Saturday. Couple of quick program updates for you guys. Tomorrow, there will be no game season live tomorrow. Very possible that I'll go live at night because I don't believe I'm going to the game. I don't think I am. I got some stuff to do in the afternoon. But Friday, me and Francis are going to be calling the game from together. So we'll be together. We'll do a Game Season Live together on Friday. And then, of course, Saturday, guys, you already know, is NYU Day. If you're a member and you're not in the Discord, I'd recommend you try to get into Discord today. And if you're not a member, I would recommend becoming a member, getting into Discord. The reason I say that is that's the easiest way for all of you on Saturday to say, hey, I'm over here. Are we meeting up somewhere? Is anybody around? Let's meet up over here. If you've never been to Yankee Stadium before, it could get a little crazy out there. So you want to make sure you're in communication with everybody, and all of us are basically in that Discord server. So again, if you're a member, go download Discord on your phone, go into settings and connections, connect your YouTube account, and you'll be right in there with all of us. That way, you kind of keep in touch with where everybody is. But the Yankees get the W today, 84-62. They are a game and a half over the Baltimore Orioles. Johnny, I'll let you take us out.
Yeah, man. Super excited for everyone who's going to have their first NYU Day on Saturday. Go talk to Pete, pin him down. He's the mayor. He's going to be making his rounds, chatting with everybody, drink some beer with him. He's a great dude, and it's a super fun event. You're going to absolutely love it for everyone who's going. Super bummed I can't make it. The FOMO is eating me alive, but I will try to be there for the next event. Absolutely.
We'll send Johnny some pictures. Don't worry.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
But yeah, I hope everyone has an incredible time. Safe travels to you. And then, go Yankees. Let's see what we got.
That's right, guys. We out of here until next time. Catch you guys later. Peace, baby. Oh, by the way, too, thank you, everybody, for donating the way you guys did to the Captain Harry Thompson Foundation. Great job. We still got 1 hour of donations left. Get to it, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out, baby.
Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah. Hey, look, top floor, lifestyle, chef and boy, I'm cooking up. Way too high, ain't coming down, you see me if you looking up. I don't really talk too much, I show I'm running numbers up. Lucky that I'm showing up, I'm going off, they know what's up. Wrist too silly, yeah, numbers crack the billy. Don't need no dilly, I'm too fresh, I feel like really, yeah. Feel the duffels up the sign, I need a million. I'm about to take off, and I know that I'm on they radar. Top 10